This question for Barry Babb. Will the increase in fuel costs affect the quality and quantity of patrols in Fayette County? Why or why not?
When we did the budget year, we all used, I think, $3.06 a gallon is the factor for our fuel mileage for next year. I think we were a little off. That was what we agreed with the commission. They went with it. I thought it would be a little higher, and unfortunately it is. The fuel cost, I looked at that really hard because field operations, the division I do the budget for, uses 54% of the fuel that we have for the sheriff's office. And before we would limit any type of protection detail, we would go after other budget categories. I can assure you, we would cut out some uniform allowance, we'd cut out some overtime, we would do whatever it takes before we would let fuel cost and patrol time be any kind of factor that would keep officers off the street.
This question is for Wayne Hanna. It's the same question that I posed earlier to Barry Babb. What are the two most important issues affecting the Fayette County Sheriff's Department today? And if elected, how do you intend to advance these issues during your term in office?
Well, we're seeing an increase in population, as everyone knows, and I know that's going to task the Sheriff's Office on the call volume. And again, what someone said here, trying to do a staffing resource or staffing assessment and see what personnel we have assigned where, and if we can get more people on the road. But not by any means cutting any level of service that we're providing, because I think the citizens have come to expect us to provide the level of service that we're currently providing, and that's protecting everyone in the county. But not cutting anyone, but see if we can reallocate anything to make it better, to get more people on the road. I agree on that. That's the main one. There's just an inner cooperation within the department. I think we have a good group of people. I think we need to come together a little better and work together more. And that would be a benefit for everyone.
This question is for Thomas Mendel, and this is an audience question. Knowing that the helicopter has served effective in this county, do you intend to keep it in the air?
Absolutely. I would like to change the hours. I might not make a certain captain happy, but I would like to see it on evening watch. 4 to midnight. I mean, when it's dark out. I'm not saying it doesn't do a good job right now flying around and all that, but I would like to see it at nighttime when we're having problems spotting people, or if there's a chase or there's a foot chase. I'd like to see how much it would cost to lease a helicopter that would hold more weight and more fuel versus the 30-something-year-old chopper we got now. I think it was a great idea to move it. All of them obstacles that were over there at the Sheriff's Department, I'd love to see it at, like Barry said, a North Precinct. I've talked to one of the commissioners. Why not put it up there at the park, at the new park, and have a presence up there? There's no obstacles. They're willing to do it. It's in the county. I don't know what we're paying right now, where it's housed at. I don't know if it's at Falcon Field or wherever. I don't know exactly where it's at right now. It's not in the Sheriff's Department, but why not put it out there? I do believe in it. It's helped in chases. But it's an outdated helicopter. It's 30-something years old. I mean, it's paid for, but why not lease one? We got the drug forfeiture money to do it.
This question for Dave Simmons. Assuming you're elected to the office which you are seeking, what is the first thing you would do upon being elected, and why?
As I mentioned earlier, I understand the most important asset that I will have as sheriff are the men and women in that department who work for me. I believe it's very important for a manager to lead by example. Leaders lead, and I will sit and talk. First, I mentioned earlier, I will sit down and read every personnel file of everyone who's worked in that agency. I know who the workers are and who the people who are not inclined to work. I will take time to sit and talk with every one of those people to get to know them and to let them know what I expect from them as employees. Once I've done that, I will go about identifying, evaluating the department, doing an assessment of its operational performance to identify its strengths and weaknesses, in areas where we can improve our services to the public and better protect our citizens here. Basically, once this assessment is done, I will go about executing those things that we need to do to better protect our citizens. In my experience in working with people, oftentimes I found that sometimes the upper echelon thinks the department rotates around them. No, the work is done by the rank and file men and women in the organization. And once they're made to feel that their services are valued and they're properly recognized for what they do, they will work better. One of the programs I believe very importantly, just for law enforcement people, is you interview cops, you ask them, why do you want to be a cop? And then most times they'll tell you, I want to help people. And what we should do as managers, what I've always done to get more out of them, is to institute programs that are positive reinforcements for them. When they do good work, you need to acknowledge their good work and praise them for what they do, and then do more of it, and better serve our citizens.